Episode 399. Thank you all for listening to episode 398. Vince, Liv, and Money. Then, now, forever. I am Gray McMahon, here with my co-host.
Cody Laurinaitis.
Brucey P.
So, Gray McMahon, Cody Laurinaitis, and Brucey P all here today. I guess what Triple Bear will be here later. And
I try to be the competent one, but he already died.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my gosh, man. Well, thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook. Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter @SongsByWes. Thanks to All Wear Clothing, the first sponsor of Over the Line Podcast. Thank you to Brandon. Mention Over the Line Podcast on allwearclothing.com. He will hook you up with that deal. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not.
Philadelphia, PA.
They serve chicken in Philly?
They got chicken there, pal.
Thank you. I got all numbers. Thank you to Sparty Steve, one of the biggest financial supporters of the show. We appreciate him very much. And last but not least is on you, Cody. Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
All right, people. Y'all know what to do by now. Hit up Connell Barrett at datingtransformation.com. The summer, man, it seemed like it just started, but it's almost over. You want to try to find that summer love, have that long walk on the beach. You know, you want to take that long walk on the pier after dark, get bit up by the mosquitoes, take those romantic camping trips up to the mountains. You know
What?
You know, where was I at? Camping trips in the mountains?
What?
Trips to the drive-in late at night?
What?
Candlelit dinners?
What?
Cooks in your house?
What?
Late night bubble baths?
Man, these sound great.
And you can have all that when you talk to Connell Barrett at datingtransformation.com. If you don't have enough time to go and visit him on the website and get that one-on-one consultation, get the book. Dating Sucks, But You Don't. If you can't read or you don't even have time to read, you can download it on Audible. There's no excuse, people. Like right now, if you're single, it's probably because you're an AEW fan.
And we'll get into AEW too.
Yeah.
What about
even
cream?
Get ice cream? When
Yeah,
the fuck we get ice cream?
Toss, the unofficial sponsor of Over the Line Podcast.
Yeah. Toss, man, hometown. Shout out to Toff's Ice Cream. If you want to go to Toff's after a long day, if you want to have a date day, you know, getaway, one tank trip, go to Put-in Bay, then you go to Cedar Point, end the night with some Toff's ice cream. Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
There you go.
That's not the only thing that's going to end with cream.
Right.
So thank
He
you
even
to...
gets AEW fans dates.
Yeah, he does. So thank you to Connell Barrett. We got to get into golf. Let's get into golf real quick. Last week at the Travelers Championship, Xander Schauffele had a -2 final round, finished 19 under to win the Travelers Championship at TPC River Highlands. So congrats to Xander. That was my championship pick last year. He's probably going to be my guy for the Tour Championship this year. I'm going to save him for then. As far as us, I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see where we're at and what happened to us with golf last week. Kind of had a bad week for most of us. Joaquin Niemann missed the cut for Bear. Jordan Spieth missed the cut for Cody and Parrott. So Dubb got a 19 out of Keegan Bradley, and I got a 64 out of Davis Riley, who had a rough day on Sunday. He was +4, so he finished even. So Davis Riley with a 64. This week, we got the John Deere Classic at TPC Deer Run, Silvis, Illinois. This should be a fun one. It's going to be interesting. Starts tomorrow, same day as Live Golf. We'll get into that here momentarily, but we got to get into our picks this week. I am in the lead, 27.6 points. I am actually 194 points ahead of second place, which is Bear, with about 10 events to go. I am taking Sahith Theegala this week, who's been playing hot. playing the hot hand. Give me Sahith Sagala. And then Adam Schenk is who Bear is taking this week. So on to Cody. Cody Bryant, who you got this week?
Give me Seamus Power.
Seamus O'Shaughnessy. All right, Dubb. What about you, man?
And Gary, we did not talk today about golf, but between each other. But I'm taking Tagala as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, I like it. Playing that hot hand. Yeah, I saw the favorite this week was who did I see it was? Who is it? Yeah, you're right. It is Webb Simpson. I got to save him though. I think I'm playing him at the. I'm going to play him later on this year. I got to. Yeah, you did. I'm pretty sure you did take Webb. Maybe you didn't.
Oh, well, I'll stick with Tagala. It's fine.
All right, I like it. So moving into NASCAR at the Ally 400 Nashville, that guitar is a trophy. Dubb's boy Chase Elliott with his second win of the season.
Yeah.
Second win for Chase Elliott, looking pretty good this year. I didn't get to see much of the race, but Dubb, did you get to see any of it?
No, I did not see actually any of it. When I turned it on, it was still in the weather delay, and I didn't feel like staying up till 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I know William Byron had issue with an engine. I know Alex Bowman, another Hendrick car, got in an accident. Your top five was Chase Elliott, Kurt Busch, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, and our boy Ross Chastain. And finishing out top 10, you had Denny Hamlin, Austin Cindric, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, and then even Eric Jones got an 11 there, and Bubba Wallace with a 12. So this week we're going to Elkhart, Wisconsin. This is a road course, Quick Trip 250, presented by Jockey Made in America. So Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin on July 3rd, Sunday. We're going to update its standings real quick. I actually finally passed Bear because he got a 35. I had a 16 with Recce Spinhouse. Cody had an 18 with Tyler Reddick. Blaney, a 3 for Dubb. And Kurt Busch, a 2 for Parrott. So good job, Parrott. Parrott not even picking some of these races, and he's in third place. So way to go, Parrott. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's getting it. So right now I have 226 points, 232 for Bear. So 6-point difference between me and Bear. So we are, again, the first two picks this week. I am the first one up. I am taking Tyler Reddick. And Bear is actually taking a guy that just finished 8th this past race. He's taking Christopher Bell. Where did Tyler Reddick finish last week? 18. Hopefully he does better this week. So next would be Parrott. I'll get the pick. Well, Parrott, I think, is in the middle of a show right now, so we'll get some picks from him. But I think next on the list is Dubb. Dubb, you jumped ahead of Cody.
I'm going to take Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace. Darrell Wallace. All right, Bubba. Yep. We'll get you the Bubba. And what about you, Cody?
Oh, boy. Let's see. Man, I don't know how to read them damn things.
You got to take a guy that looks like he's from Wisconsin.
Yeah. So I got to find another pudgy dude.
This is the one with the big hill, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. I don't know what happened to my link. It's all right.
Well, here, let me help you. Cody, let me help you out because that's me. Chase Elliott won this race last year. And then the last time they raced there before that was 1956. Christopher Bell was second. Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Ross Chastain, Tyler Reddick, Truex DiBenedetto, who's not racing, Austin Dillon, Recce Spinhouse.
Oh, I already used Ross Chastain.
Did you use Chase Elliott? Yep, you got a win out of him.
Yeah.
What about Kyle Busch? Did you use him yet?
I haven't used him yet. I'll go with Kyle Busch.
There you go.
A lot of Busch drinkers in Wisconsin.
Yeah, there are. And they like to drink that spotted cow. I heard that's pretty good. All right. So anybody pay attention to what's going on this week in Live Golf?
I know they had a disaster press conference. That's about all I know.
Oh yeah, what happened? I was reading about that.
They just it's not just like they didn't say anything, outrageous. It was just the whole like we're gonna use golf. We just want to get the game of golf, and we just want to use golf to heal the world. Basically, that's what they were saying.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they will.
And it just came off like really bad. And then oh shoot, who was it that just got on the tour?
Matthew
Was
Wolf.
No, because I think it was Cantlay.
Well, Patrick Cantlay's out there, and Brooks Koepka.
Yeah, Brooks Koepka, Cantlay, and I can't remember who the third guy was at that press conference. I'm going to try to find it again. But I know Cantlay was I want to say Cantlay was the one that said they had a lighter schedule, even though Liv has 10 tournaments, but you're mandatory, like you have to play them.
I thought they only have 8, right, this year? Only 8. Well, Koepka talked about. Oh, yeah, somebody was talking about healing, more time to heal.
Yeah, Koepka was talking about healing, and then
nothing to do with money.
Yeah, and then Koepka was the one he put his foot in his mouth again, and he said that the schedule would give him more time to heal between tournaments. So there's 10 this year total, and then there's 14 scheduled for next year, and they're all mandatory.
Yeah. Well, I thought they only have 8 this year.
Like from what this article said,
they just total. Had where they just were. I can't remember 2, 4, 6. Yeah, they only have 8 because they're at Portland, and then Bedminster, then Boston, Chicago, Bangkok, Jeddah, and then Miami to end the year. This week they're in Portland, though.
Yeah. So between that and then him playing the majors, I guess he's planning on playing the majors too.
Yep, probably, right?
Yeah, so next year it'll be 14 live events and then 4 majors. So, people were poking holes in those answers that he gave.
Well, and we got new teams this week too. So you can see the teams I just put up here. Smash Golf Club. Brooks is playing with his brother, Dick Bland and Adrian Ortega. Wade Omsbury, Matt Jones, who?
Matt Jones.
Jediah Morgan and Blake Windred.
Does he still have spiked hair? Is that what I'm looking at?
Oh, yep, he does. Matthew Wolf joined the tour. So did Carlos Ortiz and Oklahoma State junior second-ranked amateur Eugenio Chacarra. So the Niblix Golf Club, Graham McDowell, Hudson Swafford, Travis Smythe, and then James Pyatt. And then Majestics, Lee Westwood, Ian Poulter, Sam Horsfield, Lori Cantor. The High Flyers Golf Club, Phil Mickelson, Bernd Weisberger, Matthew Wolf, and then, I'm not even going to butcher that name. Sergio Garcia.
It's the Pat Burn. Yeah,
Ranatanya Rat.
Yeah,
it's the Pat Ranatanya Rat. All right.
There you go. Rat-a-tat-tat. Rat-tat-tat on that.
Sergio Garcia, Abraham Answer, Carlos Ortiz, and Eugenio Chacarra. The Crushers, Bryson DeChampion, not going to be DeChampion for me in the PGA Tour. Sean Norris, Justin Harding, Peter Uihlein, Dustin Johnson, Patrick Reed, Taylor Gooch, Pat Perez, all in the 4 aces. That seems like the team to beat right there. 3 guys in the pros, and Pat Perez, he used to be up there. Martin Keimer, Scott Vincent, Ian Snyman, and Turk Pettit are playing for the Cleeks Golf Club. Clapping Cleeks. Ironheads Golf Club, Kevin Na, Saddam Kawanjana, and then PK, and then Siwon Kim. Hideto Tanahara, Ryosuke Kinoshita. I feel like I'm reading New Japan Pro Wrestling. Mm-hmm. Yuki Inamori, and then Jinichiro Kazuma, and then Louis Oosthuizen, Charles Schwartzel, your winner last week, Brandon Grace, and Henny Duplace is your Stinger Golf Club. So we'll see what happens this week in Portland. 3 days starting tomorrow. Today, when you're listening to the show, we'll be over on Saturday. So on Saturday, when we're all together, we'll know what's going on. So we'll take a look at that when it comes time. Kode, we know that the Colorado Avalanche won the Stanley Cup. Did we have a? I don't think we had a winner, did we? Or
I
wait, we
don't think
did.
we had
Bear.
one.
Took
No,
Bear took
took the
Colorado.
Avalanche.
I'm pretty sure Bear took Colorado. It's not on this page, but I'm pretty. Is it? Yeah, he did. He put it in here. Bear did take Colorado. They won what? 4-2. They won in Tampa too, didn't they?
Yep.
Won in Tampa. They kind of just smacked them.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They do Colorado. They played phenomenal, man. They played phenomenal. Where they almost, in a sense, they beat Tampa at their own game. They just blitzed them. They just left and shots. They had tons of shots on goal. They had just as much speed as Tampa, maybe if not more. And they produced on the power play. So, you do stuff like that, man, against a team like Tampa, you can't help but to win.
Yeah, and it stops that three-peat, that dynasty. So that was good to stop that.
Which I think the last three-peat, I want to say the last three-peat in pro sports, out of the four, the Lakers.
Was it the Lakers?
I want to say.
Oh yeah, Golden State won 3 of 4.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
So let's shift into the NBA draft real quick. NBA draft. Are you kind of shocked that Jabari didn't go first?
Not really, because I mean it's just like with any draft. A lot of teams are just blowing smoke to get their guy.
Yep.
So
yeah, because Paolo Banchero was number 1.
Yeah, he went number 1, and apparently he never even visited Orlando. So at least with the NBA draft, this might be the first in a few years to where there's a lot of moves that were made that people didn't really quite understand at the time that it happened. So with Paulo getting selected number 1, he was at least a guaranteed top 3, and he goes number 1 to a team that he didn't even visit. So I'm sure this will all shake out with free agency starts tomorrow. As of we're recording on the 29th. Free agency officially starts tomorrow night at 6:00. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the Knicks cleared out a bunch of space to hopefully sign Jalen Brunson. That is kind of a secret spoken out loud. So, once free, I think we'll figure out, who did what and why within the next few weeks. And then Bradley Beal also turned down his player option. So he can, he turned down the player option on his contract, the 4th year. So he can either sign a max deal with the Wizards, or he can be a free agent with another team and sign with a different team for a 4-year max. But there's a lot of people saying that he might just stay with Washington.
I saw your boy Russell picked up his option, right, for $41 million.
Yeah, he picked up his option, $47 million. Kyrie picked up his option with the Nets. So
we'll see how many games he plays next year. What's the over under? 40, 50?
I'd say it's got to be 50. I mean, how many did he play last year? Like 30?
Yeah, he didn't play a lot. We still got Dubb here. Did he freeze on us again?
He's at least frozen on mine.
Yeah,
I can hear him now.
I can hear you. We can hear you, Dubb. What did you like that the Pistons did? I know you're a Pistons guy.
Yeah, I've been here. No, I like with Ivy. I was kind of shocked though. I didn't watch it live, so I was just seeing the updates. And here, hold on, I can't. I'm forgetting the name of their number 2 pick. But no, I like Ivy because what I was hearing throughout the whole entire time was the Kings were going to take Ivy. So I there we go. Durnan, center out of where'd he go?
Well, I
Talking
know
about
that,
Chet?
no, Chet went to Oklahoma City
Yeah, he went to Oklahoma City with the other stick.
with the other
Oh,
stick.
Wait, who?
Chet Holmgren.
No, talk about their not the second pick. I mean the Pistons' second pick in the first round. Jalen Duren. There we go. I don't think of his name. They traded up to get him, or they traded into a 3-team deal. They got him. So because I was hearing also that they wanted the guy. They wanted Ayton from the Suns, or the Sun, or he would have signed. He would have liked to play for the Pistons because that's what I was seeing out of that. But no, overall, I'm happy with it. They're making moves. They're young. Maybe they'll win 22 games this year.
There you go.
They trying.
They're trying to-
Breaking news, man. DeJounte Murray was traded from the Spurs.
Wait, what?
Oh, Murray.
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah,
from
he
the
went to the
Spurs.
Hawks, right?
Yep, they traded him to the
For
Hawks. Yeah.
Gallinari. Yeah, that happened
Oh,
earlier today. Gallinari went to the.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what all they got.
I saw Did you see James Harden declined his option of $47 million?
I don't know why. Don't nobody want him nowhere. Unless he's gonna sign, well, he'll probably stay there and sign for less. So I mean, with Beal declining his, I wouldn't be surprised if Bradley Beal ends up in Philly.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
And Gallinari. I remember when Gallinari was going to be labeled as the next Dirk. See how that played out.
Yep.
Right.
Well, before we get it,
He was drafted by the Knicks, right?
Here we go.
yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, they got Spurs got Danilo Gallinari and multiple first round picks.
Huh.
The Hawks
Well.
are sending 2023 first round from Charlotte, and then their own 25 and 27 first round picks.
Yeah.
And they swapped 26 pick.
Yeah, and then Brunson's gonna meet with the Heat, the Mavericks, and the Knicks. So we'll see how that turns out. Jalen Brunson could end up with about 25 mil a year. I mean, is he worth that? Not necessarily, but I mean that's the going rate. So, why not?
Well, what do we got this week? Kode, what do we got this week we got UFC 276, right?
Yeah, it is 276, right?
That's what I thought. You got Lauren Murphy and Misha Tate was canceled. Pretty decent card. Pedro Munoz and Sean O'Malley.
Yeah.
Sean O'Malley should whoop his ass. Sure.
Yeah. Volkanovski and Max Holloway, they're the co-main event this week.
Volkanovski should win that.
Yeah.
Sean Strickland and Alex Ferreira. That'll be fun. Give me Strickland.
And then Izzy Adesanya and Jared Cannonier. Dude, that's gonna be a brawl.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely will be.
Like Cannonier has he has a puncher's chance, man, but he's a little bit better grappler than was it Costa? Yeah, Costa when Izzy fought him and just kind of just embarrassed him by grappling before he submitted him.
Yep. Do you think it should be? I mean, the whole card's pretty stacked top to bottom.
Yeah.
Got five good fights in the main. 5 good fights in the main. We'll be watching it over here, so it'll be good. Got to get it up on that 20-foot projection screen. Hopefully, the projector shoots that far. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Either way, it'll be up on a big screen. We know that, so we'll be in good shape.
Don't forget Robbie Lawler's on the card too.
Yeah, man, he's fighting. Who is he fighting? He's fighting
Brian Barberena.
Barberena, yeah.
You can say that to him. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, no thanks. Oh God, here we go. Mox coming out of the crowd. He's about to stand up by a fan. You think he'll start bleeding?
Oh my God, I'm still trying to figure out why he was bleeding against Tanahashi. I knew his
clothesline, man.
Yeah, I knew he had some brutal clotheslines, but never thought they'd split somebody's forehead over.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I fell asleep. How was it, Cody?
It was all right. That's all I get. I mean, it was all right. There was nothing. I guess the only exciting thing, I mean, you had the debut Claudio Castagnoli.
Dude, he did get a good pop in the beginning when he first came out.
Yeah, and that was it when he first came out. Then the second time he came out, you could have heard a pin drop.
Were they waiting for somebody else?
What, Sunday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Claudio's fine.
He was Claudio, so I was like, you guys are saying Claudio, or you might have mentioned it last week. I'm like, it just went right over my head.
Cesaro? Yeah. Going by his actual real name?
Yeah.
Which I like. I like the name Cesaro, but Claudio's just a dope name. He's got a cool ass name for a wrestler anyway. His real name.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just glad we get to see this guy. Like, I'm happy they're using him here. Is he fighting? Is that Sammy in there?
Yeah, that's him and Sammy.
That's pretty good though. Two good guys.
Geez. Botched already.
Oh God, I'm behind.
Oh Lord.
I get to see a botch right off the get.
Yeah, right out the gate. And I mean, it's gonna be like every other new wrestler that debuts in AEW. Like, he gets used on TV for 2 weeks, and then he gets moved down to YouTube.
Oh, he already bought.
Yeah, man.
He just flipped over. Hey, man, he's excited.
Jesus. And then,
that was all Sammy's fault, not Claudio's.
Yeah. And then the jock straps, they come in.
Oh, man. Dude, those forearms, though, bro. Like, he just makes it look so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Claudio. He's a bad dude, man. It's like like Jason Statham's bigger brother.
Yeah. Oh, he's a baby brother, though. Yeah, he's a baby brother.
He's a baby, but bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big dude, man. He's big. Jeremy, what's up, man?
Claudio's an actual adult, though, too, man. Like, think of AEW's roster. They're all, like, preteens.
Oh, those forearms, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you got it. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, like, even Sunday, you could tell the difference between AEW wrestlers and, like, professional wrestlers. I mean, look at I don't know if anybody has any of those pictures of like stills of Jay White standing next to Adam Cole, and oh my god, dude, Jesus! Like Adam Cole looked like the mold, he looked like the putty they poured in the mold, and then Jay White came out of the kiln.
Oh man, and this is blood and guts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
right.
But we got to welcome our guest Jeremy, who's joining us for the end of 399. Jeremy, how are you?
Hey, not too bad. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Good.
Watching AE Dubb. Watched Sammy Guevara botch a flip right off the gas. Doesn't shock any of us, though. None of us are shocked. So we're just finishing up. We got to go into our wrestling picks from last week, and then we got the state of the week of Wisconsin. So last week in Wisconsin. Yeah, last week. So me and Peapod were both 10-2. Kode, Bear, and Dubb were 9-3, and poor old Parrot 5-7. He finally had to drop off. So updated standings there. I have 64. I'm up by 10 on Jake and Peapod, 11 on Bear, 14 on Dubb, and 15 on Kode. And because now Cody's actually trying. So we should see how that goes. But yeah, I know the thing came down to was we thought Claudio was going to be there. And Kode, you didn't really believe it. So you just stuck with Sabre Jr. There. But the only thing that was kind of really surprising was Pac winning that All Atlantic Championship over Miro. I guess it's good to put it on Pac, but I hopefully they still push Miro. Yeah, I'd like to see Miro and Claudio. Miro and Claudio would be fun.
Yeah, because those are the dudes that should be in the world title picture, man. Not freaking John Moxley. Let him go. Send him back to rehab. Seriously, somebody needs to spike his fruit punch and make him go back to rehab. I'm tired of seeing him. Like, they just need him and Jericho to have a feud. Jericho can break a bottle of Jack over the back of his head, and Moxley can pull out Jericho's weave and hair plugs, and they both can ride off into the sunset together.
Man, that's real hair.
Whatever. Yeah, I bet it is.
You know it's real.
Yeah. Don't mean it ain't transplanted.
This is true. Can I get those same hair plugs?
You get the Joe Buck special.
I like it. I need that. I need that for sure. So, all right. Well, let's get into Wisconsin. We got 2 states to go on our state of the episode. We're on Wisconsin now. So Wisconsin, you'll like this, Kode. Nearly 21 million gallons of ice cream are consumed by Wisconsinites each year.
Ain't nothing else to do there.
They're a leading producer of ginseng in Wisconsin.
There you go.
Green Bay is known as the toilet paper capital of the world.
That's because it's a toilet city.
The first ice cream sundae was concocted in Two Rivers in 1881.
Shout out to Two Rivers, man. Who don't like a good hot fudge brownie sundae?
That's right. According to Wisconsin Stories, Wisconsin contains more ghosts per square mile than any other state in the nation. Okay.
That's because you're bored to death and you don't know you did.
Yep. Sheboygan is the bratwurst capital of the world. More than 800,000 deer roam Wisconsin woods. Almost 1/3 of all Americans live within 500-mile radius of Wisconsin. If all of the hunters on opening day of deer season in Wisconsin were grouped together, they would comprise the 6th largest army in the world. Wow.
Jesus.
Sun Prairie Sweet Corn Festival is one of the largest of its kind in the nation. The largest experimental aviation event in the world is the EAA fly-in at Oshkosh, not to be confused with the clothing, which is from where, Kode? Wisconsin.
Oshkosh.
All right.
Sorry, Milwaukee.
During the summer, the population of Door County reaches 10 times the number of year-round residents, 28,000 versus 250,000. The term cheesehead actually started as a term the German soldiers used to insult the Dutch during World War II. These days, the term is used as a bit more endearing way to describe cheese-loving Wisconsinites. First cheesehead was worn at a Brewers game, not a Packers game, and was a couch cushion with holes burned in the foam and painted yellow.
It's weird.
That's how
Interesting.
bored he was. He didn't even know what game he was at.
Yep, he didn't know. So as we wrap up Wisconsin in the end of this episode, welcome, Bear.
Hello.
Thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments of Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thanks to All Wear Clothing, Crandall's Quality Landscaping, Connell Barrett, DatingTransformation.com, and Sparty Steve. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Welcome, boys.
You imagine being a ghost and you didn't know you died in Wisconsin? Like, hey Jerry, you know you did, right? No.
You think ghosts wear cheeseheads?